Hello, it's Aggie Joe. Sorry I've been away for the two people that kind of watch my channel, and for the 20 bots that do. Um, Also, happy holidays, Merry Christmas to everyone out there. I'm sure it's Christmas Eve for a lot of people out there. I've honestly, winter's tough, and I have like no money, so I'm still with my dookie ass laptop and everything like that. But I think we have something that we should be discussing today, which is the honey scam. So I'm gonna play a little bit of Megalag's video in case that you don't know who that is. Megalag is this uh, lovely YouTuber here, and he's done a phenomenal job of investigating. Um, I like I watched a few videos of investigative journalism for YouTubers, and I would say that what Megalag has been able to accomplish here is one of the best that I've ever watched, I've ever heard. I'm gonna do like the quick books. Just really start out. If you haven't heard of Honey is supposed to be this like browser extension. I can just Google that right now. Uh, and then you can get it, and then it's bought by PayPal. Apparently they paid like $4 billion for it, and I'm not gonna download it right now. But let's go to um. So you go to Honey, and it's supposed to search like coupons for you. It's supposed to apply the cheapest. It's supposed to apply the cheapest coupon would be no. It's supposed to apply the best coupon so that you could get the cheapest price. That's what I was trying to say. Anyways, we're just gonna watch a little Megalag's videos. There's kind of like 3 or 4 things that I wanted to go over, but let's go with this one first.
The browser extension that saves you money.
Do you have Honey installed?
First off, I'm not gonna lie. Nowadays, when they say Mr. Beast, I automatically don't trust whatever he's sponsoring. So I don't know. I don't know about this.
Is a free browser extension.
Free browser extension.
Free browser extension.
Free browser extension.
That automatically applies coupon codes when you check out online.
Free money, basically.
Literally free money.
It doesn't make sense to not be using this.
So what's the catch?
There is no catch.
Join Honey. Join Honey.
Join Honey.
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 Honey. Honey. Honey.
I feel like this is one of those like it's like BetterHelp. They really marketed very well. Like a lot of days nowadays, especially with social media marketing, you invest more of your money into the actual marketing than the product, and you're usually going to become pretty successful.
Honey. 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 Honey.
Join Honey.
Yeah, I just wanted to play that because of all the you can see the scope of how many influencers are going to be affected by this. And then,
Yeah, I hate to break it to you, but your favorite influencers sold you a lie. Honey is a scam, and the majority of claims promoted by those influencers aren't even remotely true. But it gets worse. Honey hasn't just been scamming you, the consumer, they've also been stealing money from influencers, including the very ones they paid to promote their product.
Man, this is the worst part about it. So like if you fast forward to like chapter 23 of this
And after watching, you're convinced you should buy the one recommended in his video. So you scroll down and find Linus's affiliate link to that product. Now, for those of you who don't know, when you click an affiliate link and buy something, the influencer who promoted the product earns a commission for referring you to that store. So you add the product to your cart, get to the checkout page, and hello, Honey says they found you 10 coupon codes. Sweet. You click apply discounts and Honey gets to work. But unfortunately, none of the coupon codes worked. Doesn't matter though, because as Honey has promised us for years, that means we know we've got the best deal. So you complete your purchase, you're happy, your new CPU's on the way, Linus is happy, he's getting his commission, everyone's happy, right? Well, let's quickly rewind and see what was happening behind the scenes. You see, after clicking Linus's affiliate link, you'll notice in the URL, there's a tracking tag labeled short circuit. That's a reference to one of Linus's YouTube channels. And this tracking tag is how Newegg knows who to pay a commission to. We can also see that this tracking tag has been saved on my browser in the form of a cookie that will expire in 30 days. That way, if we only decide to complete the purchase a few days later, Linus will still be credited the sale. It's kind of like when you're at a department store buying a TV, and the salesman who helped you gives you a referral card or a receipt with their name on it, so when you eventually get to the checkout counter, the clerk knows which salesman to award the sale to. You can think of affiliate cookies as a digital version of that. So what happened when we got to the checkout page? Well, once Honey popped up, watch what happened to Linus's affiliate cookie after we clicked Apply Discounts. You see that? Honey came in, removed Linus's.
So I don't want to play too much of Megalag's video because then this video might actually be longer with his content than mine. But I just wanted to point out how it's kind of scummy. So if you didn't understand what happens with the cookie over here, what happens is the cookie changes so that PayPal's the one that gets the credit for the sale. So the influencer, YouTuber that you're using the affiliate link for doesn't actually get the commission for this. And I suspect that this goes into more in detail about how companies, when they use Honey, they can kind of control what kind of discounts are out in the market, the percentage, the conversion, and Honey is sort of like going through that kind of platform itself. And like you're really screwing over both the influencer and the customer as well. Customer, I suppose you're the least affected. It's just that your data tracking is being changed, and with a lot of laws, the reason why when you enter a lot of websites, they will ask, they'll let you know, hey, we have tracking cookies here, and then you can kind of choose and pick which ones you want to have because of privacy laws. And this is actually, I feel like if this was going to be a class action lawsuit, it would be in this section, because it's like it's you don't. No one knows this. Who the hell knows this? Like, this guy obviously is very tech savvy and he's able to figure this out. But my dumb ass would have never been able to solve this. I'm just telling you right now. My brain's too smooth for me to process any of this. Yeah, I just embarrassed myself earlier because I didn't know how to use an iPad and I had to ask one of my staff members. And then they just pressed one. It just pressed one button, and you know what? I don't wanna go into my trauma right now. It's not really trauma. I don't want to go into my stupid moments right now, just because this is serious. This is a violation of your data, and honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if a class action lawsuit is gonna come up. If you are a user of Honey, I would strongly. In my opinion, I think that you should see if you can find some legal action against this, because this is 100% illegal. You should know whose cookies are being tracked, and you should know who's taking your data. Because if PayPal takes your data, right, that's another thing they could sell. And this is a purchase. This is pretty serious. A purchase. It will have your address, it will have your name, your banking account, your banking information. It's not just simply like taking your location, you know, like with a lot of other places. Your location, your reading habits, how long it took you to read the article. Is there a section in the article that you focused on? No, this is pretty serious. This is your personal information, man. Your banking information. This shit's serious. So like I would strongly consider it, in my opinion, to find this, because watching the video, it's pretty conclusive with what they say, but you also can't say anything because of lawsuits and such. But I want more people to be more aware of this. Even the great Moist Critical made a video today. It's reached 3 million viewers. Here's the thing: like if you were to watch YouTube, this is not gonna appeal to the mass that might have Honey. This is gonna appeal to the mass that already kind of was suspicious of it. Like I was suspicious of it, because it didn't make any sense. And I think the first Honey ad I saw was like Mike Karzemba, when he blew up the YouTube NBA space. That must have been what, 2015, 2016. I think that might have been the first Honey video that I saw. Maybe it might have been 2017, 2018. Anyways, like. I was just like, so it just aggregates all these coupons and allows you to apply which one that works, and then you get the money off. I was just like, and this is kind of ironic for me because I've been the victim of a couple of scams, but it was too good to be true. I was like, why am I more suspicious about the computer stuff than I am in real life? Like, I've been scammed twice, man. I'm not proud of it, but I've got to admit it. I'm a dumbass. Like, let's not forget that. So this stuff is pretty serious. It's and like let's go even back to like how they snake the influencer, because the credit is going to PayPal like Honey. That means that the credit's not going to the influencer. So the influencer you thought you were helping, they don't get anything. Honey actually keeps the commission or doesn't have to give any money. It's like either or. As either way is more profitable for them, and it's so scummy. Uh, you always have to watch out for these things. This is why I tell a lot of staff, like wherever I work, you always gotta watch out for yourself because no one else is gonna do it for you. Not your mom, not your dad, not whatever guardian angel you think of. You gotta watch out for yourself as well. You gotta do your part. You can't just keep praying and expect some kind of divine intervention. You gotta watch out. You gotta watch out. Uh, I never really did watch myself when I was young, and it's kind of screwed me over. So I'm really strongly advising you guys. You gotta keep that in mind, man. And I really want this to reach an audience of people that might have the extension. And I strongly encourage you to watch the rest of this video. If you feel like it's not a big deal because of your private data, then you gotta think it's a big deal, because if you thought you were helping your influencers, you weren't. And I suspect that this doesn't even help the companies that sign up for Honey. I feel like Honey is very predatory. There's a second part to this video that Megalag is gonna release, and I suspect it has a lot to do with scamming the places that you are buying from. They must be doing something to get some kind of like absurd, like there has to be an absurd fee to be even on Honey to promote your discount. So say you're a small business and you want people to like buy your stuff. Obviously you want them to spend less, so you're gonna ask, hey Honey, we have some discounts that you can probably put up here. And I suspect that they have some scummy fees and practices that and then with these companies either going bankrupt or having to be bought out by some larger companies or whatnot. Like the scam is three level. It's not just consumer, and it's not just the influencer. I'm pretty sure the people who participated in it also got scammed. Like again, I don't know that for a fact. That this is not a fact. Okay, please don't sue me. I have a shitty laptop. Please, for the love of God, do not sue me. But this it's honestly, it's just kind of depressing to know that this is a thing. Man, I tried to apply for Honey like 3 times in the past year, and I thought I was applying to the Honey company, but it was apparently Honey the apparel store. I finally found one in one of the malls that's kind of like near my house, and it kind of threw me off because I thought I was applying for this coupon place. Like I figured like, hey, I might as well work here. Damn. And you can't even blame the influencers, because when you're being sold this product, and if you didn't have this like technical knowledge, you know what I mean? Like how would you have known? How would you have known? A lot more tech savvy companies probably didn't do anything, and honestly, you thought you were doing your fans a favor by giving them the opportunity to have a discount. But to have their data stolen like this, it's pretty disgusting. I think maybe the least affected is probably the consumer, because the influencers probably didn't even. I'm pretty sure they got no commission, which is bullshit, by the way. So you could probably have 2 class action lawsuits actually. The influencer can have one, and so can the consumer. Um, then again, you'd have to have downloaded Honey between wherever dates and until now. But I'm surprised. What has PayPal or Honey said about this though? Let's see. Honey scam. It's best to always keep this under the rug. Okay, the Express Tribune. Is that a trustworthy kind of like site? Is Honey gonna make a statement on this? It's been a day. Linus Tech Tips. Linus Tech Tips, by the way, they actually found out. They figured out the scam pretty early on, and didn't tell anyone. I would imagine that they tried to extort. They either got an extortion kind of settlement from Honey, so that Honey's just like, hey, please don't expose us for these kinds of things. It will give you like so and so amount of money. Um, there's another browser. Basically, if it's too good to be true, please, like, especially if you're young, it is too good to be true. That's how I've been scammed twice. Okay. Let's see this. So there's a lot more. Amazon says what? Amazon's been on this for a while, huh? Amazon tells users to uninstall product that PayPal just paid $4 billion for during the security risk. Okay. See? This is what I was talking about, by the way. What? No. Anyway, CNSBC. Whoa, Amazon was on this for a very long time, eh? Look at this. 2020, January 10th, 2020. They said to uninstall Honey, which is very, very interesting. It's a security risk, which it was. They were right about that. So, Megalag did expose it, but it seems like Amazon's a big company. I'm surprised no one's talking about that. Not even in the video did they mention that. They did mention that in the video, to how Amazon reported that first. And I found that out through like a pretty fast Google search. I'm not gonna remove ads. You know how on it's incoherent and abhorrent, the ads on like news sites, because they try to put ads everywhere just to try to get as much money as they can. It's disgusting. So we have articles now posted about this. This is today, so 23rd. So this was released midnight EST. 22nd, so that would have been yesterday. Written by Marty. So a couple of like good. I would say to give it a good read if it's worth it. But obviously you always wanna thank the actual the first YouTuber who was able to really release the scam. So 3.3 views in a couple of days. Moist Critical has 3.1 million in about 11 hours. So hopefully, and then Mudahar made a video as well. I like listening to Mudahar because he gets very technical with everything. Kind of ironic since I still don't know how to use computers. But that's besides the point. Okay, the point is, uninstall this now, please, if you do have it. If you feel like it's not, if it's not for the data, then it's the influencer being screwed. And if you still feel like if you still feel too lazy to uninstall it, then, which is fair actually. It's hard to get the motivation to do any of those things because you can just look at me. But yeah. Anyways, that's about it. I encourage you to watch the video. I'm gonna put it on. I'm gonna put it in the YouTube description. No, I'm gonna put it in the video description below and in the comments. Please watch it for the love of God. This is a serious video. I'm not here. I'm not trying to joke around and everything like that. All right. Thank you very much. Later days.